Hey guys, it's Mr. Ream. Hey, I'm actually presenting from my office today, and I will be walking you guys through a tool today called Naviance. And so we're going to be introducing this to you. And it's a school tool that we use to provide college and career readiness tools. We'll be using it throughout all 4 years of high school. So we're very excited about this. We hope that you guys will be using this throughout the year. Your pathways classes and other classes, you'll be seeing this come up more and more. So we're going to introduce it to you. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough. So in just a second, you'll see me switch screens. What we will actually need is our Chromebooks. So teachers, if they don't have their Chromebooks out, go ahead and pause the video right now. And we'll go ahead and continue with the video as soon as people have their Chromebooks up and ready to go. So you should have your Chromebook in front of you ready to go with a web browser open. I'm going to switch screens right now, and I will show you what we need to be doing. So give me just 1 second to switch over, and you should see a copy of my screen in just a second. So what you should be seeing now is our North Tahoe High School website. Okay, and on this website, you'll need to head there. That's the easiest way to actually access the link for Naviance Family Connection. So if you don't know the school's website address, what you need to do is actually click on or go to nths.ttusd.org. And teachers, if you want to write that on the board, that'd be helpful for your students. And the easiest way to access it is actually going up here to the top. You probably can't see my mouse, but you can see the menu that just popped down, I believe. And underneath the programs menu at the very top, this is also accessible on your phone or mobile device. You should see an area called NTHS Counseling. If you click on that, it's going to open up a new screen. And this is an area of the website that you guys should make yourself available to. There's a lot of information you'll need. Today, what we're going to be working on is actually this Naviance Family Connection link you can see over here on the left-hand side of the screen. So once you get there, you're going to click that link. Okay, once you click that link, it's actually going to take you to a screen that looks just like this. Okay, and this is where we need to actually have you guys stop for just a second. So none of you guys actually have never been into your Naviance Family Connection account, but you all have accounts created for you. All right, so you'll see my demonstration one right here, but what you'll need to actually click is you'll type in here your school email address. So that will be, a couple of numbers at ttusd.org. Okay, that's just a random email that I just made up. Okay, so every one of you, I want you to actually log in and type in your school email address into that first box. In the second box, everyone's going to have the same starting password. Okay, so your starting password is going to be all lowercase, the word Lakers. Teachers, if you wouldn't mind writing that on your board, Lakers, all lowercase, one word, no capitals. That'd be very helpful. Once you type in both your email and that password, Lakers, go ahead and click login. It likely will ask you for to reset your password. Please do that quickly. If it doesn't, there's an option to go back there later. Once you've actually logged in, we're going to switch screens really quick. So let me do that. Hi, again. Let me change screens to show you what actually Naviance actually looks like. All right, so you should be seeing this Naviance Family Connection once you've logged in. This is my demonstration account. And what you'll be seeing here, this is what we would consider and call your homepage. Okay, so welcome to Naviance homepage. And on this page, you'll find the navigation links for the different areas of Naviance. Okay, some information about this year. So the navigation links are going to be up here. All right, some quick links that you'll see here over here on the left-hand side where my mouse is. You'll see some notifications about this year. All right, so information about this is the class of 2018. You'll see the class of 2020 and a lot of the same stuff on here. I'm using this because this is my fake student that I've completed an assessment, and I'll show you the results from that a little bit later. It has information. So what information about some messages I might have sent you, emails. There's an app that you can download if you're on Apple devices. So you can download an app and make this really easy from your phone. Plus anything about visits or other announcements I want to have you guys do, or tasks I might have assigned you will be up here in this blue area. Naviance is something that I would highly suggest you guys logging into several times a week just to see what's new to use and access frequently. These top areas, all right, each of these gray tabs, we'll say the courses tab, the colleges tab. When we say that, these are the course tab that you see here at the top that we'll be referring to. Anytime we ask you to go to the home page, this is what you should be seeing. And this orange button towards the left of your screen is actually the home page button. All right. So if you actually click on each of these different buttons, we'll walk you quickly through each of them. So courses tab will be used to actually create a course plan. So a 4-year plan during your individual learning plan meeting. This is a meeting that we'll have during your 10th grade year. So we're not going to use this one quite yet. We'll jump over to the colleges tab and you can feel free to go ahead and do this with me. The colleges tab has a lot of information that you can be used throughout all 4 years of high school. We're not going to be using this information today, but the super match, this link here, underneath the college research gray area, is a really, really powerful tool if you want to start looking at colleges. Okay, you can type in the name of colleges, you can check out upcoming college visits, and even as 9th graders, I would highly suggest, even if you're not sure what these colleges are, please come visit them. That's how you find out. That's how you really get some information about the schools themselves. The careers tab we'll actually skip and come back to in just a second. Okay, the about me is where you can enter and track your goals. So you might be using this in different classes or in different areas of your school career. So the goals tab, you can actually add and create goals. There's tasks that have been and will be assigned to you. All the different assessments and also the links to the results after you've completed an assessment are here. Plus interesting information about me. So your portfolio, favorite colleges, favorite careers, documents, you can actually upload things. You can write in a journal if you need to remember things. And then down here is your profile and account. So if you ever need to like reset a password, that's where you can do that. You can access information about the mobile app from here as well. This My Planner link at the far right, this is actually a very strong tool that you can use to kind of help yourself stay on track. So if you want to start adding things like homework assignments, tests, quizzes, it will create a to-do list that you can access fairly easily. You can add them really simply from here, plus follow along. All right, so you can also see that there are tasks in the purple tab that are assigned to you. So adding things. So today we're actually going to be doing this task. We're going to be completing the do what you are interested inventory. Okay, so that will be a task that we've actually completed. Okay, so that's the My Planner area. If you jump backwards to this careers tab, this is where we're going to be spending the rest of our time for the most part today. Okay, you can search for specific careers through this tab. Okay, if you typed in engineer or something like that up here in this box where my mouse is, you can search for specific things. You can access more search options down there to kind of specify and narrow things down. You can explore certain careers and areas of Naviance and different career clusters, from information technology, health sciences, agriculture, arts, education and training, architecture, and so on and so forth. Okay, you can look up things by category. We'll get what's called a Holland code later, so that you can actually search for things that are in your are similar to your Holland code. But if we go back to the careers tab, what we're actually going to be spending time doing today is completing this do what you are. Down here, just before we move on, there's also wonderful videos, over 3,500 videos that you can watch with leaders. So people who have built companies, who are top name people, that come in and record quick 10 to 15 minute videos talking about how they got to where they are. So that's a really great way to find out information about, okay, how did someone become a video game designer or a voice actor or things like that. What I want you all to do, so if you haven't got here yet, please make sure that you get to the careers area. Okay, the tab at the top, and then type in, and then go to this do what you are. All right, once you're at the do what you are link, here's what we are going to do. We're going to click on that. And actually, I'm going to switch screens, I believe, one more time. So if you do this, what you're going to do is you will see, I'm on a different student now, so you're going to see kind of the end results here. What you're going to see here is where my mouse is. You'll be on this little blue box will be over here, and you'll see some instructions right here. Okay, there is a button that says, okay, let's get started down here. Please read through the instructions, and then on the right hand side there is some information about quick tips in a gray box on the right side of your screen. Please make sure you read through that. Once you've read through that, we're going to actually spend some time going through a quick assessment. It will likely take you anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes. So you might not finish this assessment before we're done with pathways today. And that's okay. So you can always finish a page and come back and pick up where you left off on your survey. Once you hit the okay, let's get started button, it's going to take you to the assessment. Please make your way through that assessment. You can also access the assessment in Spanish if that is your language of choice, or might be a little bit more comfortable answering those questions in Spanish. So feel free to do that if you choose. That is an option once you click on that "Okay, let's get started" button. Once you take the assessment and complete it though, so teachers, if you are getting ready to start that assessment, go ahead and pause the video now, and we'll actually jump back in once they've all completed, towards the end or in the last about 5 minutes of class. Please stop them in their assessment about 5 minutes before class is over, and then hit play, and we'll finish up today's lesson. All right, so you likely have finished up or have gotten about halfway through your assessment. Once you actually get through your assessment, I'm going to show you kind of what the results are and how we actually want to use them. So on this screen, kind of you've been seeing is you will get a result that looks like this. What is your personality type? My personality type, this is actually one that I've taken as myself, Mr. Reem, is an ISTJ. Okay, and those letters all correspond with a different thing that you can see here. So I is introvert, S is sensor, T is thinker, J is judger. Okay, and it has some tips. What I found is this is actually fairly creepy in terms of how accurate it is. Okay, it's like someone's looking over my shoulder because they know, it tells me pretty much down to very minute details how my personality is. All right, so please read through this. Okay, it'll ask you how accurate do you think it is. Please mark how accurate it is. If it's close, it's very accurate. If it doesn't sound very much like you, just mark what you think it is. Okay, there's a couple different things though that I want you guys to be able to do. Once you guys have completed, there's some resources on the right-hand side. Okay, so at some point in the next week or two, I would like you to actually read through these two reports. So when we click on them, it's going to open up a new screen. So you should see it opening up. And what it does is this is a very detailed report. And so you can actually read through, scroll down, a bunch of information down here. We'll actually be reviewing some of this in your ILP meeting, but having an idea of what this actually is pretty important because you can understand yourself. You can see things like your blind spots. Okay, those are going to be your weaknesses, your strengths. So things that you might already be good at. What typically this personality type, maybe not you in particular, but this personality type looks for in a college, in a career. Your learning styles. So how might you learn best in a classroom? And then how you interact with people, your interpersonal negotiation style is what they call it. Okay, so please read through that. It's very, very important that you do that. The other one is related careers. So if we click on related careers, it's going to relate our careers to, our results to careers that maybe fit what we're looking for. So math teacher, pastor, or something like that. Some reason I got a mortician, sociologist, counseling psychologist. Okay, so kind of this human services is what they would call it. That's what I do. I'm a school counselor. I'm in human services. Education, I'm in education. Okay, IT, I'm also very into technology. So this is pretty close. So look, your results are going to be very different than mine most likely. So look through them. You can add entire career clusters. Okay, or you can look at specific studies or majors. So if I want to look at, say, general psychology, it'll open up a new page and list all the colleges in their list that have general psychology. Okay, you can also click on this career tab, and I'll show you this screen in just a second. Let me pop this up, and hello again. We're going to show you this. You'll have a screen that opens just like this, and you can look up related occupations. You can look at things like the probably most important to you in the first page visited is how much does this career actually make? It breaks it down by state even. Okay, so your average wage across the nation in Alabama, and so on and so forth. So please check that out. It's a very good thing for you guys to look at. You have a homework assignment, okay, and you might want to write this down. So teachers, feel free to pause this if they need to get out something to write with. So you have a homework assignment that's due next week, okay? First of all, what personality type are you? And then how well does it fit you? Okay, hopefully that should take you less than 20 seconds to figure out that, okay? I'm looking for you to bring back to Pathways next week 2 things that may have surprised you from the results. So 2 surprising things from your report, as well as 2 of the top careers that sound interesting to you. And then you want to add them to your list. At the top here, you can see on where my mouse is, you can actually add this career to a list by clicking on that button, and it'll say it's on your list. Then you can access it back on some of those other pages on the careers tab. All right, so I want to thank you guys for paying attention. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. We will be doing more and more with Naviance, so please don't forget how to log in. Don't forget your password. And if you ever have any questions about Naviance, feel free to ask your teachers or come find me and ask me. So I look forward to working with you, hopefully more so in person. But at this time, this is the best way we can get this information to you through this video recording. So hopefully that worked as well. I hope you enjoyed this, and we look forward to working with you on Naviance in the upcoming year and upcoming 4 years. So have a good rest of your day, guys, and we'll see you next time.